Hello, everybody. This
Hello,
is Mewsstop with Denise.
hello, London. Hello, everyone.
All right. So, it's another wonderful day down here at the Mewsstop down there in Georgia, up
It
here in
is.
Ohio and Michigan. All right. I'm silly today. Okay. We have some fun topics. How you doing, Miss Denise? First of all,
I am doing fine. It is hot here in Georgia. It is very, very hot.
it's this. That's why I say we trying to be cool. We are trying to be cool. I don't know why I see this shadow. Okay, that shadow was kind of bothering me. Then it makes me think I should have left the shadow there to cover up. Hey, all right. As you can see, Miss Denise and I are both are want to be on the chill side of things. So, um, idea today that I had that what Miss Denise and I are going to talk about, and one was the first topic is how to save money while you broke and be broke. And when I said that to somebody in the family, they said, "Now I'm not advertising for these people." I said, "How to save money while you broke?" Somebody said, "Dollar Tree." So everybody out there probably gonna like, "Yo," but I just wanted to give you a couple tips, really on how to save, how you can save money. And everybody may not agree because everybody's different. A lot of times you will say save money. You think, sometimes we think we say save money. Oh, I gotta be able to put hundreds and hundreds of dollars in the bank every month. But there's a scripture in the Bible that says those are faithful over few things are rules of money, over rules over many. Then there's a scripture. I don't have it right now, but it speaks of that if you save small amounts, it will grow big. So I just want to tell you some ideas that might help you, even if you say, okay, I don't have a lot of money, I'm on the broke side, seems like I got enough to get by. But if you, every time you go to the store, now that COVID's over, I can really do this more. When COVID came, you didn't mess with the change and all that. Matter of fact, it was running out of change, like, all that kind of stuff. But now, and what I did prior to that, and I said, I gotta do something. I gotta save something. If it's only $1, every time you get something like you pay all your bills and say, okay, I only got $3 left, put it away, and then act like you just don't have it. Then if you keep doing that, that money will surprisingly build up, and sometimes it goes faster than you think it should. You think it would. Another thing, along with that, is like every time you buy something, you might get a couple quarters, a couple dimes, a few pennies, and if you just toss it away. And that's like instead of me leaving the change in my purse or adding up the change and going to spend the change, just when it comes to the change, take the change and put it away. And I think one time I did that for about 2 months, 3 months, and I said, well, let me go. Then you're going like, okay, now I done saved all this change. You'd be surprised how much change it really is, more than you even think it's going to be. And then, you get $1, 2, throw the $2 in there. You might get a five one day, throw a five in there. And I'll say in 4 months time, I'm talking about not just really big saving big clunks of money, but just to get a little seed started. So when I decided to go deposit it, of course I had to take the change and put it in the machine so it would print out a receipt of how much change that was. So one time I put all that in there, and I don't know how many months went by really. I had uh I had about $50, $60 worth of coins that printed out on the receipt. So I had that, and then other little dollar bills I put together. So I was able to deposit and start a very small deposit. And I'm like, oh. So if you start doing something like that, and then just don't go back and touch it. Don't go back and touch it. Just act like you just don't have it. And that's how you'll start saving your little seed money. People, what do people call that? They call it, I forgot what it's a little small name for just a little bits of money. So If you keep saving pennies, dime, don't you see a penny on the floor, pick it up. I used to see my mother do that. You know, she walking down the street. We little kid like, Mama, go, oh let me get that penny. Oh let me get that dime. Oh let me get, you know, like you see a quarter. That's you gonna pick that quarter, even the whole quarter, dime, even a nickel. But you know, some people just bypass the pennies, but those pennies add up. And so this is just a little bitty tips on how you maybe can start you a little seed money building thing. And if you don't touch it, now imagine if you do that for 6 months to a year, you're gonna go like, wow, I got, yeah. Makes you feel like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this because the next plan is you might want to get something that you really need. You know, some people do Christmas money. The way economy is sometimes like you're gonna be doing that. Where the Christmas money at? You ready for Christmas? Huh? Not yet. It's like Christmas is right around the next month. You know, so we sometimes we find a way to put it together. But it's just tips on. I guess the bottom line: appreciate your change, save your change, and don't feel like you have to save so much money in built bulks like $100 bill. You know, $200-300, even $50. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's tight. You don't see that $20 getting saved, but you might, you know, whatever you have left off of what you bought. Sometimes you stop into the gas station. You might say, okay, I'm gonna get a candy bar. Okay, so you get a candy bar. Now, candy bars is not what it used to be. Um, but if you say you have $5, you buy a candy bar now, maybe like almost $2. $2, over $1 for one. I don't know. You have that change left. Take the change, tuck it away, tuck it away. Pennies, quarters, nickels, dimes, and keep doing that. And you'll look around. You know, you used to call it the piggy bank. Your little piggy jar, your in whatever you want to put it in, and put it away so you can't see it, and put it away so nobody else can see it either. You know, family members are like, "Ooh, I see a couple $5 bills, and so I'm about to go to the store." Mm-mm. You gotta hide. You gotta put it up and hide it. And that's how that little seed money will build. And you see, you know, you have a little nest, a little small nest, which is encouraging because it encourages you as it grows to continue to put it away. So in the future, you might need it to buy a car. You might need it to do something might come up, or you might something special you want to do. Like, wow, you know, I got that seed money. I've been saving it for 6 months or a year. I'm gonna turn it over to Miss Denise Scott because I know this Denise Scott. You got some nice tips on that, how to save money when you're broke and how to save money when you're not broke. But really, we're talking about when you're done, when it just seems like you just can't do it. I I I believe there's a way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My husband believes in that. He gets a jar, like if you go to the liquor store and get you a nice sized bottle, um, quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, and at the end of the year, it actually is like $300 to $400 that you're saving in that jar.
Wow.
Because every day that he comes home from work, he's emptying out his pockets, and whatever changes in there, that's what goes in the jar. So that is really a good tip. When I started my paparazzi business, I was told, like to get you some envelopes or whatever. And because every week is not going to be like roses and candy kind of payday.
Right.
So you're able to like put $2, $3 in here, put car, or put, set you some goals, like have a car or vacation or Christmas fund, and save as you go. And you will really, really see it at the end of the year. And if you're able to, especially save those dollars and those $5, and try not to spend them because it does add up at the end of the year. You're able to see a big, big difference. Yeah, that's about it. I love to shop at Family Dollars, and it's fashion, because I am an entrepreneur and everybody can't go to get their nails done. So I do them myself. That cuts back on costs. Find things that you can cut back on cost on. Bills come first. Your kids come first, clothes, supplies, all of those things. But if you can cut back on certain things that you love to do, like going to Starbucks 2 or 3 times a week, that you can save money that way. If you need going to get your hair and your nails done, Try to do it yourself instead of going out there, because $150 to get your hair done nowadays, that's a lot of money. Um, so there's different ways that you can cut down. You can also journal. Again, write down your goals, what you're trying to save, what you're trying to spend for those 6 months or that year, and you'll see a major difference. And I'm gonna take it back to you, London.
Wow, that was very good tips. I like that she had a number for you, like at the end of the year, if you empty your pocket every day, $300-400. That is definitely not bad. That's very good.
Oh
Um,
yes,
back
we have
next time.
like,
Hmm.
oh, I'm sorry, it's like 3 or 4 jars that he has, and so one year he just emptied one, and that was like $200 or $300. But if you take 3 or 4 of those, you have a lot of money. You're having about five.
That sounds pretty awesome to me. So that's
Yeah.
what. Hold on, we don't think you have to have large amounts to save. Just do what you can, and stick with it, and stick with it, and stick with it. Now, also, when we come back another time, I would like to have tips on how to, if you have any past due bills, even from a couple to few years ago, you had some type of hardship and some things that went kind of south or west or east, whatever you call it, and you owe the people. And so we're going to talk about how don't avoid them. We have to face up to what we need to do, but how to how to take care of your own bills. Some people do bankruptcy, but there's other ways to be able to help yourself. We'll come back. That's like a business and home tip on how to take care of that. Now I'm a witness. So I want to tell you the greatness of it all, and you'd be surprised what you can do. It's almost like part of that savings, but it's another way to do things. Now, the other one we're gonna do, this is prayer night, so we're gonna pray about everybody's pocketbook. We're gonna pray about finances and all. We pray that the Lord bless each and every one of you and us and all of us. We want to thank Him for what He's doing, first of all, because He is so
Mhm.
awesome to us, and bless our needs and bless us to be disciplined to be able to do those things, so that we can actually do some things for ourselves. So also, now this is another topic. Actually, my daughter came up with this, and she said, "I got a topic: hot tips on how to stay cool." And right about now, thing that Miss Denise, you got some hot tips on how to stay cool.
Well, um, please stay hydrated. Get you some water. I love going to get some spring water. That is just like the best water in the world. Yes, I take it out with me. I have to go out there in that 99-degree heat in Georgia. Um, but even invest in like a little fan that might go around your neck, or a little fan that you can carry. Like back in the day, we used to love the little fans that you toted around. It might have a little pretty little prayer on it or something. I still carry mine around because again, that heat is something else.
Hmm.
Um, wear light clothing, no long sleeves. I mean, some do say that long sleeves help with the sun, but try to wear light clothing as light as possible. Well, not too light, but light clothing. Stay hydrated if you can. If you're elderly, try to stay in as much as you can because our body temperature, once your body rises with that heat, that's how heat strokes and things can happen, especially if you have heart conditions.
Wow, wow, those are very good tips. Kind of piggyback off of which you said, Denise, it's when you go out and try to dress. Look, I don't even dress this light, but I'm light today. Anyway, but when you go out in the sun, they say like white and cotton clothing helps you stay cool. But at the same time, they say when you go out in the sun, don't wear dark clothes because it draws the heat. And if you
Mhm.
wear something like you saying light, even light in color, and or linen preferably, then you will stay cooler. So it's all different kind of ways to do that. Shade. Sometimes you just need to be still for a minute. If you feel yourself getting hot, a little sweaty, you know, and you can always take like a cool washcloth, and that's a refresher. Also, like that, I love the water. Ooh, Lord, the water with the ice in it. Sometimes, oh yeah, I'll have it next time. Perhaps if we talk about this, the old mason glasses that the people had when we were growing up. You know, they used to have old mason jars. They fill it up with ice and pour that.
Mm.
I remember watching them older people sit back. I mean, it was so cold, the glass was sweating. I'm like, oh, but it was so nice and cold. So, nowadays, mason glasses sound like a trendy thing to use. But that's some old school stuff. I didn't do it, but I got a chance to watch the older generation do it. And now I look at it now, that's a trendy thing to have a mason glass for dessert, a mason glass for this. And also definitely I'm thinking about drinking some ice cold water. I had some today. And you know what? I got cooled down real good. I also have one tip that if you feel a little dehydrated, sometimes you could be dehydrated and you really don't know, and it could be that you're tired or your joints or your body might have a body aches and different things. If it's really warm, especially, always try to keep something like Pedialyte around in the house. That's things that give babies when babies dehydrated. But the Pedialyte will replenish your electrolytes. So if you can keep something like that, or they have knockoff, you go and get something. But anyway, something like Pedialyte, and if you don't have that, even not some of the power drinks, Powerade, Gatorade, and all that. Once again, we're not trying to advertise. Waiver, it ain't still trying to tell you that some things like that will help. Sports drinks, help with that. Don't forget watermelon if you like watermelon now. And I didn't know that bananas hydrate you as well. And I believe I should know that because I know that if you have a bout with diarrhea, you take the because now dehydration also can cause you feel when you start having diarrhea, that means a lot of times it could be dehydration. And so you think, okay, so then they say, and I've tried this too. You take a banana. They call it the Brat diet, BRAT. So it's banana, rice, clear rice. Don't put anything in it. Just cook it. Um, Applesauce and toast. No butter. And so you put those four together, and it'll help check that. It'll help hydrate you at the same time, but it'll help check the diarrhea. So remember, get like that. It's called the Brat diet. BRAT. Banana, rice, applesauce, and toast. You take a piece of white toast, and now no, not wheat toast, now not that kind of, okay, it's make you regular. No, just some white toast and white bread and toast it, and that'll help you. With that, it could be caused from something else, but whatever it's caused from, a lot of times dehydration will cause you to run to the bathroom too much. Those are different signs. Sometimes we don't even realize. So stay cool. And like the news people, if you don't have to go out, don't go out. If you can stay in, stay in. And for those that don't have, just regular air conditioning all the time, there's other ways to stay. Drink that, get that mason glass size water, get you one of those nice, good, couple good fans, and dress light. In home, you can be real light as you want to, and if you sit down and relax, so everything can just calm down, and you know, if you crack the door a little bit and there's a different kind of little breeze coming in, when it's hot, another tip: if it's really humid outside, it's not a good time to open up windows and doors because all that heat gonna pour right into your house. You keep your shades closed, all those different things. We hope these tips helped you. So I want to say, Miss Denise, I know you're gonna stay cool. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
I know saving money tip. Somebody heard that. I like that. One jar, $300 to $400. Two jars, you got about five. Ooh, I gotta see what these jars look like. One day you're gonna show me what the jar look like, so I know you
Oh yeah,
already
they're nice. They're nice, nice size.
nice size. Is it like the big pickle jars?
Uh, a pickle jar. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, about that. Okay, well, yeah, that's a lot. Woo! That'd be kind of fun to watch that grow.
Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah.
Okay, folks, this is the wonderful news stop with Denise Scott in London, and we wish you well. And we're gonna keep on praying about all these things, because God can bless you to be victorious. You can be an overcomer, and he'll bless you to have things that you don't think you can have. and he'll teach us how to do those things. And we thank you, Mr. Knott. Denise, we hope everything goes well with you up there. Stay cool.
Stay cool, everybody, and wear those hats.
Oh, yes. See ya. Love you, everybody. Love you, Denise.
Love you.